Dear single guys, have you noticed that it is until you're ready to settle down, until you have decided to settle down and you now start looking for a wife, that is when you will know that women are scarce. That's when you know that to look for wife is hard. But there are women everywhere. Of course, you know how populated the world is with women. But it is when you're now ready to settle down, that is when you become picky. That's when you begin to see their flaws, and you begin to look for your type, and that is when your type will now become scarce. It will now be as if there are no women, but there are women. You are just looking for a wife. You understand? So it's very important that when you want to pick a woman you want to spend the rest of your life with, you take your time. Yes, it's very important. And to the single ladies as well, before you get married, there are qualities you need to acquire. Of course, you need to prepare yourself physically, spiritually, financially, and the rest. It's very important. So, about your character, you also need to build yourself up. There are qualities you need to acquire that are very important. Being a wife and being a good wife is not the same thing. There is no much difference, but it's not the same thing. So it's very important that you're not just a wife, but a good wife. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing qualities of a good wife. How do you be a good wife? As a single lady about to get married, or is already married, how do you become a good wife? But before I begin, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for that. So what are the qualities of a good wife? Number one quality, a good wife is intelligent. She is a woman of wisdom. Whenever she speaks, she oozes out wisdom from her. And such a woman is someone that you can have deep and good conversations with, because nobody will want to interact with a foolish person. You understand? So wisdom is profitable to direct. Wisdom is very important. So when you have a wise woman with you, it is you will enjoy having conversations with her. So a good woman, a good wife, is smart, intelligent, and of course wise. A good wife is emotionally stable. Even when she's going through a lot, her husband is going through a lot, or the whole family is just going through a lot, and she's feeling low, she's hurt or anything, she still knows how to stay calm and collected. She's still the master of her feelings. She knows how to control herself, her emotions in such bad situations. There are always storms in marriages. So when those storms come, a good wife knows how to be emotionally stable when there are storms, because you need to be strong for yourself and your family as a woman. A good wife multiplies. Yes, she's not lazy. A good wife is hardworking. Even if she is Munyodogu, rich man's wife, a good wife will still not sit down just pretty and lazy and waiting to be done for. She will still find ways to still build herself, make her own money, be hardworking, innovate herself, keep growing and developing herself. That her husband has money will not stop her from becoming a better version of herself. That is a good wife. A good wife loves good food. Yes, she knows how to make adequate attempts to cook the best of meals as often as possible every day for herself and for her family, because she knows that food is very important to men. They don't joke with food. So a good woman, a good wife will always know that, and also make attempts, not just knowing it, but also putting it in practice. Work towards it, always making sure that your family eats good food every day. That is a good wife. A good wife is a reflection of God. Yes, she is a spiritual person, and above all, she is loving, forgiving, graceful, accommodating, and strongly valued. She knows how to reflect the grace of God over her life to people. She knows how to serve God. A good wife knows how to be a blessing to people around her. A good wife is confident. Yes, she knows how to carry herself. Whether she's an introvert or an extrovert, it doesn't matter. The main thing is that she has high self-esteem. Her self-esteem is intact. And of course, she has good, admirable qualities. That is a good wife. A good wife knows how to keep strong and meaningful relationships. She knows how to surround herself with the right set of people, beginning from her friends, her family, colleagues, and all of that. She picks the people around her. She doesn't just allow any around her people that will spoil her mindset, people that are not going the same direction, people that don't think the same way she does. No, she doesn't keep such people around her. She keeps the right people. Even from her friends, you will know that she keeps the right people around her because she knows where she is going to. A good wife understands her body. She is self-aware. She knows what fits her. She knows her body size, her body shape. She knows how to look physically good. She knows the right clothes to wear. She understands fashion. She knows what suits her. She knows and understands her skin, her complexion. She is independent. She loves herself for who she is, black or white. That is a good wife. A good wife is sexually and faithfully alive. She knows how to make her own husband desire her. She knows how to be sexually exciting. And of course, don't forget, a good wife is faithful and respects her matrimonial home. A good wife is a nurturer. She takes care of herself, takes care of her husband, takes care of her children, takes care of the people around her, takes care of her in-laws, takes care of other people's children self whenever she gets the opportunity. A good wife knows how to care for people around her, whether family or not. That is a nurturer. A good wife is a teacher and also a student. Yes, she's teachable. She knows how to advise and correct her husband with love and other people as well around her. And she's also very good at learning and taking correction as well. That is a good wife. A good wife is loving. She's reassuring and comforting. She knows how to care for the people around her, beginning from her husband to her children to the people around her. Outside family, yes, she knows whenever she's around you, she leaves you feeling loved and cared for. That is a loving woman. A good wife is a woman that understands that she is independent but also needs to be dependent. Let me explain. She's independent, yes, she's rich, she has her own business, she's a professional, she has her own money, her business is running very fine, she's educated, she's a standard queen. But a good wife is now someone that understands that she still needs to submit to her man. Even with all her admirable qualities, she still understands that she still needs to submit to her husband. That is a good wife. A good woman, understands that being a modern woman, a 21st century woman, is not about aging old in your big mansion and with all your money. She understands that she needs to love and also be loved. A good wife does not do drama. She values peace. She knows how to apologize when she's supposed to, even when she's not supposed to. Because she values peace, she will still apologize. But at the same time, she knows how to walk away from nonsensical drama and nonsensical talks. She knows how to comport herself. She knows what to tolerate and what not to tolerate from people. And finally, for today's episode, a good wife is a blessing and adds value. Yes, anybody that encounters her, she knows how to impart positivity into that person. She speaks positivity into people. She knows how to speak wisdom. She knows how to add value to the people around her. In summary, what I'm trying to say is that if you really want to be a good wife, you have to be intentional about it. You have to work towards it. You have to build yourself for it. Yes, you have to acknowledge your lapses acknowledge your flaws. It's very important so that you know where you need to adjust your character, your mindset, you know, and all those things. These things are very, very important. And to the men looking for women, please, if you want to marry, marry a good wife, because the person you get married to can make or mar your life. In fact, the way the person you get married to affects your life is overwhelming. In fact, it can reduce or add to your lifespan. That is how important it is. So when choosing a life partner, it is very, very important that you look well before making that decision. Try not to make mistake and pray for God's direction to lead you to the right person. So that is all I have to say for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching my video today. Thanks so much for listening, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Also like and comment on my videos as well. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next episode. I remain your favorite Rusi baby.